Yes, guys. Yes, people. We are back. We are back. And sadly, so is the international break. It's the last one, thankfully, people. It's going to be a bit of a dead 2 weeks. But we are still going to be here providing content throughout the international break. Today, we are doing the tier list rankings for the season so far. There will be FIFA streams. Pro clubs is going to be sorted at some point this week, and then we're going to start running pro club streams. So keep a lookout for that. We've got Capital Conflict tomorrow. It was meant to be today, but everyone's busy as fuck, so it is what it is. We're going to be doing it tomorrow, so keep a lookout for that. So yeah, lots to get into over the next 2 weeks. Hopefully we can try and keep you entertained throughout that time. One thing I will say, there will be an early Newcastle preview because I'm not going to be here on the Friday or the Saturday. My ass is going up to Newcastle for the last piss up of the season. So keep a lookout for that. Matt, I'll see you up there as well. And what else have I forgot? Oh, Super Jack giveaway. Doing it today. We're doing it today. So keep a lookout for that as well. But the tier list has already been set. The categories have already been set as well. We have player of the season. Very good, inconsistent, barely played, poor, and a special level for arse. So I think we've covered everything this time. We usually always miss out a tier or two. So I think we have everything. Big up to everybody that's locked in, though. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that. Scott, what are you saying, my guy? You all good?
Yeah, I'm all good. Obviously, fuck the international break. Luckily, it's the last one we've got for a while. And then you say that, I say that though, we've then got some fucking break that I only found out about like a week ago in January. Some weird break. Like, cool. So it's not even like we're going to have 3-4 months of straight football. It's just going to be a massive 2-week break where it's not even any football, just a break. Just a break.
Well, no. I think the winter break will be like, it's half the Premier League are on break 1 week and the other half are on the break the other. So there will be some football.
Oh, I know with us, we've got like 2 weeks. Like we're not playing for 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah, we have literally like 2 games in January.
I'm going to say, though, is that maybe the FA Cup round? Potentially?
Maybe? I don't know. I don't know how the FA Cup works. Yeah, we have.
We have one game in January.
So we play on the 30th of December. We then don't play again till the 13th of January, and then don't play again till the 31st of January.
Okay, that might be, but I don't know. There'll be one, then there'll be a winter break. I think.
So either way, we've got a big old gap in the middle.
It sounds shit. Chloe, Nicholas Afcon Watch Show, not a bad shout. We will do that. We will bring that as well. Let's hope he makes it all the way to the final. Big up to Ben saying rename Ars to Havertz. Okay, sure. We're already making changes. Love to see it.
Yes.
Matt, what are you saying, my guy? You all good? Oh, wait, 1 sec. I muted you. Unmute.
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Yeah,
there we go.
Did you fucking see that little that Man City fan that fucking tried stepping up to us yesterday? Apparently he said Chelsea rent balls or something. Apparently he got nicked for it.
What? Who? What, Hamza? What, Hamza was it?
Nah, it was just some like, I don't know. He got well mouthy. And I was just like, shut up, we see you crying, Porto. And then he started walking over, like proper stunting it, like he was going to do something. And then just like walked up and I was like, you fucking all right, mate? And he was just like, yeah. Said a couple of things and just sort of fucked off. Mate, yeah, apparently he got arrested for screaming Chelsea rent boys or something. I was like, gutted. I know he's a wank. I know he's a bit of a wanker, but fucking hell, mate, I don't want to see people get nicked for that. I don't give a fuck. They can call me a rent boy if they want. I call myself a rent boy.
I know it's just like, you know what 2023 is like. It's not going to be offensive to us, but it's going to be offensive to other people. And it's like, well, you know what you're getting yourself into. If you say that around feds who are always around where we do fan cams, that's a bit of an L. That's your own problem.
Yeah, but I accidentally said fucking Yido at the camera the other day. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you can get a nick for that as well. That's mad.
Yeah, thanks for saying it on here, bro.
Oh yeah, shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no intent with it, bro. Do you know what I mean? There's no intention with it. Like,
I hear it.
Like this,
Like,
not apart. Like even Tottenham fans call themselves that. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no dramas.
oh fucking hell. Well, to the City fan, still hold that. Plus, you guys got battered at the bridge, so you can hold that as well. If the stream's lagging in the comments, I hope that it's not. But yeah, let us know. Daniel, what you saying, my guy? You all good?
All good, bro. All good, man.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's lagging forever. Try refresh YouTube.
Or hop on Twitch.
I fucking hate you guys sometimes. I swear on my life.
What
Right.
happened?
Apparently it's lagging, but I'm sure it'll be sorted in a couple seconds. This shit usually happens. First thing we're going to start off with is the giveaway. Shit took me like an hour and a half to set up, but we have the wheel of names all sorted. There's a lot of fucking people in here. Well, it's everyone's super chats. We did tier them up, so everyone who had 2 super chats has had 2 tickets, 4 for £10, and all of that shit. But yeah, less of the waffle. Let's pick the winner. Wait, where's the button? Where the fuck is the wheel? Oh no, I've got to click to spin.
Yeah, you just click it.
Right, let's go. Who won?
I can't see it on the screen though.
Steve.
Interesting.
Fucking Steve won.
What?
Okay, well, Steve messaged me. I don't think Jerseys FC do Newcastle kits, but I'm sure there'll be something there that you'll like. We need a runner-up. Well, I mean, like, I don't know if Steve's going to pick or not, but whatever. We'll do a runner-up anyway. Who's the second one? Mr. Dub. Big up to Mr. Dub. Right, so Steve's won a free shirt. Like, he might actually like a Jerseys FC kit. There's so many options there for him. But if it's not Steve, it's Mr. Dub. But we can contact Steve, so it's probably going to be him. Yeah, he'll be really happy with that. I don't know. Maybe you'll get a Lazio shirt or something, or a Bayern kit. I don't know. Yeah, they don't do Newcastle shirts, but they do Bayern shirts. What other teams does he support? They don't do Strasbourg kits. They don't do... What's his... Spanish team? God knows. Fucking God knows. Cam, whenever you want to come over and collect your shirt, you can get it. Get the shirt whenever you roll through. Just let me know. Let me know, innit? But all right, that's the end of that lottery. We're gonna start a Jerseys FC general lottery very soon. So we'll figure that out. Man said give Steve a Chelsea one. We might as well at this point. He might as well just adopt Chelsea. We can be his like 15th favorite club or something, somewhere on the list. I say I'll come tomorrow. I'll message you. We'll sort that. But yeah, Steve, congratulations, my guy. Wherever you are, big up, bro.
Probably sleeping or drunk.
Probably both. That guy wakes up and like has a shot of Bailey's. Crazy. Fucking crazy. Man should send him on with Gallagher on the back. If he wants. We'll sort that.
Lewis, so Nkunku comes in. Is he kicking Gallagher out this team?
Should do.
It should probably still be him.
It's
him or Jackson, but like Jackson's now starting fire.
Playing the same role.
I don't know how you can take Gallagher out, mate.
Well, I don't know how you could take Jackson out.
Oh, I know how.
I'm a big. I like Jackson.
No, Dan. The reason I say that is because I'm
right now.
No, I know you would, but like it's the same thing. I'm kicking Gallagher out the team right now. Like it's the same thing because I don't care because Nkunku is better and he was brought in to be the 10. But like that's the thing is it's the same argument for me. It's like you can't have one argument with Gallagher and then not use the same argument with Jackson because it's the same argument.
I don't think they're playing the same role at all. Like Nkunku and Gallagher would never play the same role.
I think they would. I think Nkunku could easily be coached to play the same role.
Nkunku is on the ball, entirely on the ball. Gallagher doesn't give a shit on the ball. I mean, he's been getting a lot better, but he's
I mean off the ball. That's why I say. I mean off the ball, you could coach Nkunku to give you the same level that Gallagher does.
You know what? He loves fucking Chelsea though, doesn't he? Like he proper loves.
No, it's not even about that. Nkunku is like, first of all, you don't want Nkunku doing dog work. That's like the most pointless shit for him to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And some people just don't have that kind of engine where it's like they
Do
can
you know
just
what it
keep
is?
running for
I
90
just think
minutes.
I just think it's unfair if he came out
I
and
don't know.
kicked
We'll
Gallagher
see. We'll see how it
because
plays out, but
I'd be
I don't think.
happy.
I don't think.
I'd
Maybe
be,
there's just a reason not to rush him in just yet.
yeah,
Bring him in slowly, start off with bench appearances now. Maybe we don't need to have that conversation yet.
That'll happen. That'll happen anyway. But like this idea as well that you can't coach Nkunku to do the same stuff Gallagher does. He literally came from one of the most pressing systems in the world, like the Red Bull system. Like in terms of obviously with Leipzig, it's a little bit less than it is with like Salzburg and with Red Bulls. But that Red Bull system is all about pressing
Big
first of all.
upside.
Like
Yeah, but
literally,
first,
it's
we'll
always about
agree.
pressing.
Everybody
You can
has a
coach him to
different
do the
role when
Gallagher
it
stuff.
comes to pressing. Everybody has a different role when it comes to pressing, right? Gallagher isn't. He's the press leader. That's a different role than being in a system where you're helping the press or you're a helper, whatever it is that he does. I don't even know what his pressing numbers are. But to go from that to being the press leader is a completely different thing.
Cool, then just get Palmer to do it. Palmer's shown he can do it in games.
Palmer's fucking
I
mustard,
prefer
isn't he?
Palmer on the ball, man.
I can't believe.
But again, Daniel, we're talking about two different things in terms of on the ball, off the ball. I'm talking off the ball.
Yeah, like I just don't see these guys running as much as Gallagher and being the same quality on the ball. They're
No,
gonna
do you know
wear
what it is?
themselves out. Like this, I just don't see it.
I do think Nkunku needs to come on, but I just think taking a Gallagher out when he's been doing fucking well good, he's definitely, especially when
Bro,
like against
why?
big teams
Like,
as well.
brother, we fuck me. We bought these players so that Gallagher wouldn't play. Like, I don't care that he still played well. Like,
but
no. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. City are not like City in this position. Liverpool in this position are not playing they're not playing fucking Harvey Elliott right now in the positions where they bought Szoboszlai for. They're playing Szoboszlai because they fucking bought him for that position. What are we doing? I don't care that he's played well. We bought right now. He deserves to start when everyone's fit. Especially forget this when everyone's fit. Lavia deserves to start over him because that's what we fucking bought Lavia to be was so Gallagher shouldn't start.
Well, that's not true. I think that's a fan perspective.
So what you saying then? So you're saying then we sell Gallagher in the summer then?
I don't care about selling him. I'm saying at best he should be on the bench as a good squad option. Going forward, realistically speaking, if everything clicks going forward, neither Jackson or Gallagher should start, at least for the rest of this season. Because if we don't get a striker in January, it should be Nkunku up top and it should be a midfield three at Enzo, Lavia, Caicedo. If you can make that work.
Yeah, but you could argue that fucking Connor's been the best out of them three in the midfield.
Then I'll have to ask, what was the point of signing these guys?
But Scott, that's when it comes to the long term, right? Hold on. But that's when it comes to the longer term plan, right? Just because a Ramirez is doing what you need to do right now doesn't mean you get rid of KDB, right? So long term, Gallagher is not the guy. We all know that. But I personally, and I changed my mind last couple of games. I was like, okay, maybe I've been hating too much. Maybe I've been a little too harsh in not seeing what he brings because he used to be a detriment previously. Meaning he'll do what he's doing, but he'll also make one error losing the ball or a couple errors losing the ball in crucial areas. He's not doing that anymore.
Now there's been clear improvement. Like we're all in
he's
agreement.
He's not doing that anymore.
In first 15 minutes yesterday against City, I see him do nothing but gold, getting the ball back constantly, good passes. He literally done everything right, mate. Everything.
My thing is he's not a detriment to us, and it's clear this manager wants somebody in there working like a fucking dog. So I don't like.
The problem with
I don't know. I don't want people forced in lineups because of price tags and all that. I do understand that.
What I'm saying is, if you're going to judge it on performance, I'm not saying not to have Nkunku on. I mean, what I'm saying is maybe like see what he's like as a number 9 first, like especially if we're going to go for Oshimen in the summer. Like, do you know what I mean? And then taking out a Gallagher straight away. Because don't get me wrong, I think Jackson's been good and he's been scoring goals. And don't get me wrong, he's been fucking up. But at the end of the day, he's there to score goals and he's been scoring goals.
Maybe Maldini's just put it perfectly where you just do it based off the opposition. If we're playing like a low block, maybe you have him in there instead of Gallagher. If you're playing a team that's going to give you a game, maybe you play him instead of Jackson because Jackson's usually as worse within the box.
The problem is that our team, the physicality in our team isn't high. I think most people like understand that. That's the main problem in this team is that when you don't have certain guys playing, it's like.
Say as well,
the level of like the physical level drops massively. So he has to play right now. I don't know what the future solution is. I want to see how Lavia fits in when he comes back, because he's back after the same break too. So I want to see how he eases in. But
he's 19. He'll be 20 come January. But again, I'm saying all this based on when everyone is.
We get like, you guys remember last year with the midfield we had was Kovacic and Enzo, and how even the bullshit teams of Nottingham Forest and all these were bullying them whenever they wanted to. Right, and that I don't want to see that shit again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fair. And again, like what I'm saying comes from when everyone's fit and you hope everyone's in form. Like if when Lavia is fully fit and Nkunku is fully fit and they are at the point where they need to be starting because the performances they're putting in, if they come back and perform like similar to how James did yesterday, right? Then we can't be talking about, oh, Gallagher still needs to get in. No, because then what was the point of buying these guys?
No, like, as long as you're not. Because if Nkunku at his top form is giving us something Gallagher could never give us, that's completely different. This is like, so it's if these guys are, and if Lavia is at his potential, he's ready to start every game and everything, because he has a little bit of injury problems, then yeah. But I think just yanking him out once these guys are back, just because, I don't think that's the best move.
What flaws does Lavia have in his games? I've seen something the other day that I read up that he does good. He
has a problem tracking players. That's what I've seen for him is his main problem, tracking runners. Like, you can run off.
I did see there was something that he has
missing on the ball. He's good, but you can run off Lavia. But he's 19. Like, you learn that, you grow from that. That's why I don't think him coming in would immediately. Does he come in and sit, and then Caicedo plays Gallagher's role? What do you guys think about that?
Say that again.
Does he come in and he sits, right, and Caicedo plays Gallagher's role of like the
that can work.
Hunting the ball and making sure.
Because I think that's what one of the biggest takeaways from the game yesterday was for me, was that Caicedo, and this is why I think Lavia has to come into the team, or Leslie, depending on like against certain teams.
Lavia is the plan, obviously. Yeah,
100%. But I'm saying you've got to be able to now. Lavia's got to be able to play that DM, because I think we're learning with Caicedo is that he's got the same thing Kante had, where he gets attracted to the ball way too easily. He doesn't like to sit. Like I noticed that like that Rodri goal. That Rodri goal at the end comes from Caicedo vacating his position and going trying to chase the ball on left back, and then the space is open for Rodri. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he may be a guy who actually works better when you kind of just give him free reign, almost like you did with Kante. Just like chase the ball. Just when you're off the ball, kind of just chase the ball if someone's on the ball. Let's just say you're playing a City and you've got Rodri. Just chase the ball. Whenever he gets on the ball, just chase him. And then kind of how Gallagher does to an extent. So I think Caicedo could 100% replace Gallagher in this role. This is what I'm saying. I've said this on streams before. I said this on the Man City preview. The person who does that dog work for City is Bernardo Silva, and he's one of the most technically gifted players in the Premier League. You don't have to be like, it doesn't have to be one or the other. You can have someone do what Connor does and just be better on the ball.
But it has to be somebody who already has that level of engine, like a Caicedo. Like, he can do that because he already does that.
You see a lot of training videos of Connor.
The only thing I disagree with is people being able to develop that level, because, mind you, they're all playing at a super high, they're all super fit and all that. They're fucking athletes, right? The highest level. Mm-hmm. But to be at that level and still be a level above everybody else in that, I don't take that for granted. You know what I mean? So I just don't think he can get there. I think Caicedo can get there. But then it's a question of, is Lavia mature enough? Because Caicedo is still the best tackler in the team, right? Lavia is better on the ball and positionally, but tackling wise and tracking runners, he's not there yet. I don't want for him to come in and people think, he's like Matic. No, he's not like Matic.
Also, on a sign, as I said, I think Palmer's shown so far this season he can do that stuff off the ball as well. Like, we've scored goals. I remember the Blackburn goal that literally comes from Palmer doing that, where he wins the ball up, pressing up high, and turning over the ball, and then we score off that counter attack. Like, he's done it before. I think Palmer can do it as well. And we're seeing as well, if Reece plays, when Palmer plays, Palmer naturally just likes drifting inside because Reece overlaps. So then you've got him inside to do it. This is what I'm saying. Like, and I I'm not downplaying Connor's influence, but this idea that he's the only person that can do that in this team is bullshit. It's just frankly bullshit.
I don't want you to misunderstand me. I'm not saying he's the only person.
No, I know you're not.
Everybody's
other people are. I think other people are. I think other people are thinking that.
Yeah, he's to me, he's the best at doing it, and he's their leader in terms of doing it. Because I see him pressing like crazy the entire match. Everybody else helps him.
He's the leader on that pitch as well. He was the one who tried calming down Levi Colwell when he was fucking going.
My thing with him,
I did see him play a bit well deeper in the game as well.
I'm okay with him now because even in deeper areas, when he's getting pressed, he's not fucking up. So he's gotten better. I don't know how. Maybe
training. He has loads of videos of him training, better. Especially.
He's gotten better.
Like he does all them drills all the time, doesn't he?
If you're telling me, okay, we're gonna use Connor, and obviously he's gonna develop into the he's going to develop into like a squad guy, glue guy, if you want to call him that. Cool, but I think Lavia is supposed to take that spot in the squad, not his role in the team. But that happens over time. I just don't think he comes in right now.
I think getting Connor out this squad's going to be harder than you think. I think the better the opposition who come out of Indra, I think the more Connor's going to compete with it. He wants to stay in this team. Like
I'm also not in any illusion. We've got this manager who loves him. Like this is the same manager who wanted to keep him out. Like if Connor's fit, he'll probably start. I'm saying that's not the smartest idea for me against like when everyone's fit. Personally, people can disagree all they want.
He'll be.
What happens is, I want players to be there based on merit, not because of the numbers and because you like a player. You know what I'm saying? And based upon what I've heard, a lot of Chelsea fans been talking about, Chelsea supporters been talking about. They're just talking about the players that they like. And that's what messes up in the past. I want players there based upon merit. Now, this player is better than this player, but that player could not be performing, and then we're still cheering for that player. Like people cheer for Mojic, and I've seen Mojic a lot of times, and he ain't doing shit on the field. But yet still, Mojic, they cheer for Mojic. Gallagher, a lot of people don't like Gallagher. When Gallagher doesn't do when it does well, nobody says anything. But they're just waiting on him to make a mistake. The same thing could say about Diassi. The same thing we say about Ben Chilwell, Nicholas Jackson, which is not so many favorable by the supporters. And I'm saying, once they're there and merit, that's fine. And at this moment, Gallagher deserves to be played.
Straight up. But I wouldn't say everyone they go out for plays and stuff. I think Disassi gets quite good reception. He has a few, but I think Chelsea fans.
No, Disassi gets killed. What?
Yeah, Disassi. I said this on a stream yesterday. Disasi's at the same level now. Not the same level. Disasi's viewed in the same way that like Chalobah and Christensen were like the last few seasons. Where like
had some really good games for us. I don't know what like.
Disasi has been good. He's not been great. He's been good. But again, when things aren't going the way you want them to go, right? You go on the players you don't rate the most. That's things, right? You rate Thiago Silva, you rate Colwell, you rate these guys. It doesn't matter if they fuck up. Thiago Silva's been the worst this season, I'll be honest.
But Daniel, take Colwell out of it. If you look at like the three main centre backs that we've got, you'd say it's Baddy when everyone's fit. It's Baddy, Shile, Silva, and Disassi. Disassi's the one out of those three that keeps getting either forgotten or as immediately something goes wrong, he's the one that gets flack. Of those three, and it was the same for Chalobah. It was the same for Chalobah when it was the same for Christensen. It was the same for Christensen. It was the same as Chalobah. For Chalobah, whenever something went wrong, they were the first person to be criticised. But when they were playing well, no one's talking about it. Apart from like you get the few odd people, Lewis for Christensen, etc. Like I was banging the Chalobah drum. Like you get a few people like that. But like most of the fan base just views it as like cool, and then they make a mistake and it's drop them out of the team. They've been shit. That's that and the other. Cool, but you weren't saying anything when they were playing well.
I'm never like Lewis will back me. Even when people were slagging off Connor at the start of the season, like, oh no, he's just running around like a headless chicken. I was just like, no, I think he's been alright. Like, give it a few weeks. Only the start of the season. Was you back me up that list, wouldn't you?
But we can just call it what it is. I feel like everyone to certain levels of extremities have favourites, or they have ones they just don't like, and you start to see it. It's just. You got to try and be level-headed in spite of all of that. Just going to go through a couple of these super chats quickly. Cenac saying Galadog has earned the right to start until Nkuku gets up to form, but Nkuku will replace Gallagher when everyone's healthy because he will provide more chance in the areas Gallagher is in right now. I agree, but again, I think it's also dependent on the opposition that you play. If we're playing a deep block, you could argue there's no real need to have Gallagher in the team. If you're playing a team that's going to attack you, go for it. I got no problem seeing Gallagher in the lineup.
It's the same thing with Silva. It's the same thing with Silva. When we're playing against certain low block teams, we don't really need Silva in those teams. Like we could take Silva on the team, but he's still our best centre back. But we got to know how to manage Silva. And at certain games, we can put a certain individual in, and that's it. That's down to the coach. It's not down to us.
Wait.
My only problem with the like low blocks versus this block and all that is the physicality. Like I don't want people to get that missing how loose these guys
I think
are.
Connor's quite strong.
It's not even like they just, I don't know, like I know what the narrative is if we take him out without putting Lavia in, right? Because I think you need two of those kind of defensive minded guys in there with the team that we currently have, right? Unless you have one who can do everything, and Caicedo is not that guy. You know, maybe we thought he was like a solo DM. He's not, right? And he's not Conte's level yet. So I just feel like you need those two guys in there. If I'm taking Connor out, I'm putting Lavia in. It's not Nkunku coming in that spot. I don't like that. I don't like that.
In what way you're talking about? Against low block or in general?
Just in general, because of how physically compromised these guys are. It's not their fault. We just signed guys who are 5'6" and 120 pounds. That's just the reality. You know what I'm saying? So,
but to be honest with you,
you need a level of physicality or like energy.
Who's 5'6"? That Leslie Nguchu is like fucking 6'9", bruv. He's Tyson size, bruv.
Who?
That Leslie.
The Ogachuku guy.
I mean, yeah, that's why he plays.
He's massive, bruv. He is fucking massive.
I call him tall Doku. The only reason why he plays is because he's so tall. Because we don't have any height in this team at all.
He's good. He's a good little player. Him, like he's still young and that. He's a bit raw, but
he's cool. He needs loans, man. He needs a loan.
Quick question though. In the center of the midfield, Caicedo and Enzo. We have Ogachuku come there. We got Lavia coming back. Do y'all think Enzo and Caicedo cement their spot?
Yeah, I think they've been good in the middle, both of them. Like I think people just pinpointing just like
because Lavia's have to replace one of them.
No, that's why I disagree. I don't
think anyone has to replace anyone.
Those two have established their spot mainly because of I'll say price, but I don't think anybody moves them off. I just don't think that he's gonna take Gallagher out that circle and put a number 10. I think he's gonna take Gallagher out and then put in Lavia, who's also a more
Gallagher. Honestly, if everybody's playing at their potential and what they're capable of, I don't see no way Gallagher is gonna start. That's if everybody is playing at the level that they're supposed to be.
Who do you think starts over Gallagher? Do you think it's Nkunku or do you think it's Lavia?
Nkunku.
In the midfield.
Well, Nkunku can play as a number 10. That's what we bought him for, right? We didn't buy Nkunku.
No, but I think it depends on if we get anyone in this January. I think if we don't, I think we could see Nkunku more up top until we get a proper striker in. Judging on Jackson's next few games when he starts coming back.
I don't think we're going to buy a striker, so Chelsea fans can think about that maybe next summer, but not this January.
Do you know what I mean?
We have to be selling Gallagher's and Levi Colwell and all those.
We would have went for Tony, but I think they're going to want like 80, 100 mil, and I think Chelsea will be like, well, if there's an Oshimen there, maybe. But I could see Bowley trying to go on a cheap one as well, just trying to get some like. Do you know what I mean? Who says he's going to get some powerhouse? Who says he won't just spend like 50 mil again?
I just think that we have spent enough money for this season. The only way I think somebody's coming in unless we're going to sell somebody.
Because
Gallagher.
When can we stop doing the 8-year contracts? Is it only if we get Champions League football?
If you're in Europe, then you can't amortize. Although they'll probably sort out that loophole by this summer anyway, so you just can't do it.
So we've only been able to do it in the January, Lewis.
What? No, January will still be fine.
Money to spend in the January?
Well, we got money to spend in January, yeah. We might still need to sell someone, my whole thing is we were meant to sell Chalobah because of the whole FFP and sell Cobham players for straight profit, but now he's out till February. We can't. So, what if someone does have to go? Obviously, it hasn't been reported yet, but I don't know if that was key to us bringing in a striker in January or not.
And as well, I think Bowley's.
Well, Josh is saying we just got a huge cash injection of 400.
Yeah, we have like 300 mil, like or 500 mil. Like,
yeah, then we probably don't have to sell anybody. We're probably fine.
Like we got. I don't know where it was from, but like it's someone. I see it on an Instagram post like Bowley's hit again, like just blagging like 300 mil for the club. It was. I don't know what it was for, but I know it was like between 300-500 million. I think. I don't know if anyone knows. Pop Boy up on the chat.
No, that's for the stadium though, isn't it? Wasn't it said?
Yeah, but it's just if
specifically for like the stadium?
Napoli are struggling. They might not want to get rid of Oshimen until the summer. Do you mean?
No, they won't sell. Like I know there's been these Oshimen links that came out over the last few hours or so saying that as sources, what was it? Sources close to the striker say that Oshimen would be interested in talking to Chelsea should they make an offer for him. Although I still don't think it means that we go in for him in January in general because Napoli won't sell. He's still got 18 months on his contract by that point. They're going to be deep into either a Serie A race or some European race, or they're midway through their season and trying to achieve their targets. They are not selling their bagsmen.
Aren't they not?
It just becomes a bigger question. Do you want to wait till the summer and get Oshimen then, or do you want to go and get Tony now? That's been the debate we've had the last few months. It's just another layer to it. Oshimen's now interested.
How old is Tony?
27. 27. I don't think it makes much difference.
I know, but they're also saying that he doesn't fit the profile either. Do you know what I mean? We've been buying everyone. We wouldn't get Maddison because he was saying 26.
Yeah, but I never really believed that profile stuff anyway. Like, we've been linked with Tony for long enough that wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, but do you think Chelsea will pay fucking 80 to 100 million for him though?
Well, you're probably paying more for Oshimen.
And as well, like West London team as well. I know there's not much rivalry there, but you don't know how their board sees it. They might just think, yeah, fuck them West London divs. Do you know what I mean? We're West London.
We might be the only clubs in for him though. Arsenal got to look for a midfielder.
Yeah, they do. I see that. Like,
I wouldn't be so confident. I just wouldn't be so confident in that only because we know people are moving around in the summertime, right? Like we know Mbappe is leaving PSG.
You can't say that, Lewis. We got told by Arsenal fans we didn't play Havertz right. They spent 65 million and 200 or 320k a week on a midfielder that's going to do a fucking job for them. So they can't be going, oh, we need a midfielder now and not then start crying about the striker situation.
That's just how bad Havertz is. You got to change
I can't lie. I can't lie. You won't often hear me say this, but like I'll defend Arsenal fans. It's a little bit different. Like they lost their DM. Like if they do need another midfielder because they lost.
What to prison? What to prison?
No, he got injured. Like he should be in prison anyway. They do need another DM because otherwise it's El Neni.
And they were the same Arsenal fans giving us shit saying, "Oh, look how bad you are." Even now, taking the piss from last season when we had all them injuries. What they've had a few of their injuries. That Timber injured. Fuck that. We don't want to hear no injury complaints, mate. We tried doing that last year. They didn't want to hear it. We still get shit for it now. Fuck you, injuries. Don't talk to Chelsea about injuries, mate. Shut your mouth.
No, I hear it, but like in the whole striker argument, it does just boil down to who do you want now, who do you want later? Or do you want one now, do you want one later? That's the real one.
Listen, this has to work like... You guys watch the NBA, right?
Nope.
You do. If some of you watch the NBA, you know the NBA draft. You take the best player on the board, bro. You don't go, oh, yeah, maybe he fits the style. Fuck that. You take the best player on the board, and right now, the best player on the board is Oshimen. You know what I mean? So that's who you go for. If it's not now, if it's summertime, if you can get an agreement for the summertime, you do that. But I just, like, because now Brentford is saying 100 mil for Tony. I'm not touching that. That doesn't make sense.
Well, you know that's not good. You know that them niggas not getting 100 million for no Tony.
They can get whatever. Listen, this market is
But they're not. Yo, you saying that, but ain't nobody giving 100 million for Tony.
We'll see.
It's just not.
Hey, Jimmy, it's Chelsea. You never know. If it's Arsenal, they probably pay way less. But they always try to dig out Chelsea.
Yeah, I see them giving 100
million. It might still be Arsenal. You know, you guys know Arsenal still has that 100 million they were trying to spend on Mudryk that they ain't spent.
No, they don't, right, bro. They're broke, bro.
They still have that. They're not broke.
Nah, you can't say that. They just bought Declan Rice for 100. So
they're not. No. They tried to sign both. Like it wasn't a question of Those are completely different players, a different
That wasn't
position.
even the same window. That wasn't the same
I
window.
know, but it's different positions entirely. They were trying to sign Caicedo and Mudryk in that same window, right? 70 for Caicedo and then a bid for Mudryk. Both of them didn't work for them.
Yeah, but you do know, like everybody else knows, Mudryk not 100 though. We fall into the trap of keep saying that shit.
No, I'm not talking
like
about
60,
100.
70.
I'm saying the combination of the packages, the combination of the package that they have. Like now you're saying, okay, they won't sell Tony for 100. Yeah, maybe they sell him for 75. I think Arsenal can do 75.
I think we can do 75.
I just don't want to do it. I want to go for the best player on the board, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, we can end up with nothing. Right. Also,
but that's not to say. That's not to say. We end up with Tony either. If we go for him.
No, but I mean, Tony is the right now. If you could swing, if there's no competition to get Tony, I'm going for Tony now.
Well, there is competition. It's Arsenal.
But that's what I'm saying.
Arsenal
has to get a midfielder. That's the whole conversation. Arsenal has to get a midfielder. They have to replace a midfielder.
So that's why I feel like we've got a whole
I put my flag in the Oshimen.
Yep, YouTube UK. Bastards. Every single one of them. Bastards.
Man, listen. Me too. If you ask me which one, I'll take Oshimen too because of the ceiling, the highest ceiling. But if you ask me,
no, not even ceiling. The right now for me.
I would say it's more of a ceiling. As far as the right now, I would say they're pretty much the same. I don't see much difference in their game as far as what I think they would bring to the team. I would. If you ask me which one, I'll take either one. Money, the cost and the age were the only thing that was separated. But as far as talent wise, I'll take either one.
But how's Oshimen doing this season?
He's got, I think I saw this the other day, he's got like 9 goals, I think.
Yeah, he's injured right now, but he was... He's no different. It's the same Oshimen. Yeah, he's the same player. He's the same player.
He's playing under, they've got a worse manager. They've got legitimately a worse manager than they did last season.
The team is not even the same. Yeah, they got a shittier manager and everything. He's still the same player, people.
I'm not watching them this year, but I saw a goal that he scored, and this guy's still the same gunman, man.
Yeah. Like he's the same batsman. Yeah, nothing changed. Nothing changed.
That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, Daniel's right. 6 goals in 8 games, by the way. So he's played 4 games less than like most strikers.
He's the same batsman. Ain't nothing changed with us. I mean, he ain't forget how to play no ball.
Yeah, I'm more than happy for just waiting for him. I wouldn't mind Tony, but I don't know. I wouldn't. I'm younger as well, isn't he?
Oshimen's a Chelsea fan, man. Okay, he's a Chelsea fan and a Man United fan. Apparently, he said he supports both.
Yeah. But when he said he's a United fan, he's probably got the same United shirt fucking Beckham wore for Halloween, mate.
Yeah. I don't know, but either way, I think we could get this guy.
No, the same one the Rock wore for fucking Halloween.
All right, let's get both. Proper Chelsea.
Oh, you want to get both? Fuck that.
Get both. Fuck it.
Where we selling Jackson to, man?
It'd be like that.
What do you mean selling Jackson? It's proper Chelsea. Jackson's gonna be playing the cup matches.
Fuck that. We selling Jackson, man.
Proper Chelsea. You have like a $50 million third striker, man. Fuck y'all talking about.
Nah, I ain't trying to do that, man.
Proper Chelsea, baby. Why not?
You forgot David Washington. That's the problem. You forgot David Washington.
He scored 2 goals.
Jimmy.
No, we just cancel his contract. Proper Chelsea. Cancel that
goals, Jimmy. He scored 2 goals.
Jimmy,
what did you show me the highlights and said, "Look at David Washington." I don't give a fuck.
Jimmy, what did you think about the City game yesterday?
Fuck Anthony Taylor.
Yeah, fuck Anthony Taylor, bro. Bold Egghead does it again.
That's my comment about the game. The game was awesome, but Anthony Taylor fucked it up. Because the game should have ended with us winning by 1 goal.
That
game should have ended.
This last week, it's mad that we've played the best 2 games of the Premier League so far, back to back in the same week. That is fucking mad.
Because after watching back the game again last night in the middle of the night, we outplayed City. Like Rodri outside of the goal did fuck all. I hope y'all know that, right? I know a lot of y'all didn't get to watch the game again. Outside of his goal, he didn't do one fuck.
Yeah, I can't lie. I didn't watch that game
He's
again.
getting
Bro.
overran to death.
That's what I'm
as
saying.
well,
He didn't do
Gallagher was
one
on
fuck.
his neck.
He didn't do
he
one
thought
fuck.
he
Gallagher,
celebrated the game winner, mate. He thought he celebrated the game winner. That's his problem.
yeah, and like
We
all this, like, and Chelsea fans need to stop falling for this shit. Like, people, stop being dickheads. Caicedo is not as bad as the way y'all saying, because we were not getting ran through and all that. Caicedo was not that bad. I watched the game back. I'm like, I'm looking for the big fuck ups. Enzo first half was decent. Second half, he lost the ball a couple of times. Like, these announcements that players play like shit, like, that be emotion. People be caught up in their emotion. If you sit back and watch the game again, smoking a spliff like how I did, yeah, you watch and realize, okay, yeah, we've been a little bit too emotional and exaggerating on how bad some players played. Caicedo was not all that bad, like people saying. I watched the game again. It wasn't that bad. I'm like, okay, he could have been better, but wasn't the worst. Like, people like,
second mind, he really does a lot.
He got spent by what you call it, and like, yeah, and then he had to run half the fucking field and through 3 defenders before he scored. So I'll ease up a little bit on Caicedo. Okay, he didn't stop.
What about that Cole Palmer run when he took on like
3 Cole Palmer run was sick, but the way how people are like, let's not get it fucked up. Raheem Sterling was the man of the match.
Facts.
Like, I don't even know how that shit is even debatable. After watching that game again, it's like, yeah, I think we got caught up in the Cole Palmer goal in the moment of, the game got stopped and all of that. If that game just would have ran normal time without all the hesitations, I think people would have realized how much better Raheem Sterling played than Cole Palmer. He played better than Cole Palmer.
I haven't watched the game back
yet. No, naturally, you're right.
Yeah, he did.
Everybody that watched the game see all that.
Yes, it's like a lot of times when the game with the VAR and all that, like, yeah, I fast forward through that. When I was watching the game again, I fast forward through that. So like, I don't get caught up in the emotions and all that. It's just like I'm just watching the game itself. And when you just watching the game itself, you realize Sterling played his ass off. Pause. He played
his best performance since joining Chelsea.
Yes, he played better than I thought the first.
By the way, do you know how many times you said that? This is like the fourth or fifth game where we've been like, this is Sterling's best Chelsea game.
Nah, I haven't seen him perform as good as that last.
The point. I think the point Lewis is making is.
We said it against Luton. We said it against Burnley. Now we're saying it against City as well.
And better. That's why I said we need to realize we need to stop falling in the trap of the shit that our rivals should be saying. That's what our fan base is saying. We're slighting our players doing well. I hear people like, oh yeah, Jackson he scored, but what the fuck is the but? That's rivals should be putting on the but. There's no but for me. He scored. He fucking scored. I see our fan base talking about, oh, why is Jackson shushing Kovacic? I don't care if he's spitting Kovacic's face. I don't give a fuck. Kovacic don't play ball no more. Because people are mad that he shushed Kovacic. He shushed him. He told him, shut the fuck up. People like, why is he forcing Sterling and forcing Cole Palmer to celebrate? Fuck Man City. That's what he's saying. People should love that shit. People should love that he's saying fuck the opponent. People are saying he hasn't done anything yet to be acting like this. What the fuck is y'all talking about? He don't have to do anything to act like that.
Their favorite player. Again, I said the same thing. If it's their favorite player, they wouldn't have a problem with it.
But no, my problem is what the fuck did Jackson do to get this hate? What the fuck he do? I don't get it. I don't get what's the
fan base? They would tell you why, and they don't have no valid reason.
That shit is weird to me. Like, the shit.
That's just it.
The shit. That shit. How was it read that I didn't notice it the first time around? I noticed it through like people like highlighting it on Twitter. I'm like, this dude is
that makes sense. Because I hadn't seen these sorts of stuff. I muted his ass. That makes sense now.
I'm like, yo, if this dude Jackson really start cooking, people are really like other opponents are gonna hate him because he's gonna be giving it to the fucking opponent's fans. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. He'll shush you in a minute. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. He tell the crowd shut up all the time. I love that shit. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. I love that shit.
I'm going to go for a few of the super chats. Big up to Joel saying Jackson scored recently, but Nkunku can really finish chances. So play him up top and rotate with Jackson. Galadog's been too good to drop. I think, again, it depends on the opposition. Play the team based off the formation. Like, deep block, I wouldn't play Gallagher. Deep block, I wouldn't play Gallagher. If we're playing a team that's going to attack us, I would play Gallagher. Simple as that. Cenac says if everyone's on their top form at the same time, Gallagher sits on the bench, but he'll serve as a super sub, and that's not bad. He's earned a lot of respect. That's all we can all mutually agree on. Like, Gallagher has massively improved, and I'm not at the point where I want him to get sold. Wouldn't mind him staying. I don't know at what role, what position he'd be in for a team going for a title, but like I think he can be within the squad for that. Gilno says, oh, here we go. Does Scott want to make a bet on Gallagher starting when everyone's fit? Or asking Nkunku to do Gallagher's off the ball work or for an analysis? Scott, I don't know if you want to respond to that.
I don't want to make this bet. I know I'm manager. You also can do this. Again, why are people talking like just this? People don't know that you can fucking organize. If you can organize a press like good, which most managers to a decent level can, then the fuck are we talking about? Bernardo Silva does the same shit for City that we're praising Conor Gallagher for, by the way.
Yeah, but they both
Jimmy,
got crazy engines, man.
Don't know if he's a
Jimmy.
Yeah,
what did he say? What did he say? I'm sorry. What did he say?
Never a foul said DM me. I think I want to get you on a show or something.
Fucking bunch of nonsense am I hearing?
Scott, you would admit that you are right in what you're saying. Also, Bernardo Silva's goals and assist output has dropped massively because he's become that type of player. And that's not what we want from Nkunku. He's not doing both.
He's still an integral piece to that team. Like, he's an integral piece to that team. He's one of their best players. So what we doing?
But his goal output and his assist output has dropped massively because he can't do both anymore. He's being asked to do something else. So you can ask Nkunku to do that, but why would we do that when he can be the top goal scorer in our team? This is a back-to-back top goal scorer. Why would you ask him to do that?
But when you expecting Nkunku to do that goal scoring, not at the number 9? I hope you're not talking about putting Nkunku at the striker. Please, that's not what we're talking about, right?
He played with Silva last year when he was top goal
yeah,
scorer.
I'd give him a run up front.
And Andre Silva
he's not a striker. That shit makes no sense. This is where
we wait until we get a striker in.
Nkunku's not a striker, bro. Don't play him at striker. He's not a striker.
But neither is Jackson.
Jackson's more of a striker than Nkunku.
No.
Jackson is more of a striker than Nkunku. It's like, y'all seen Nkunku play? Y'all just like, put him up there. No. Don't just put him up there. Don't just put him up there. If that's the case, then go sell him. Sell him. Don't keep him. I don't know why we do this. We do this all the fucking
time. Until we get another striker.
Player cook, and then we bring him to our team, play him out of position, and be like, "Oh, what's wrong with him? I don't understand. Why is he not cooking?"
Okay, so who you dropping? Who you dropping then?
Bro, he does not play off the left like how we play up the middle.
Who you dropping then?
He does, bro. He does.
He does not, bro. I just had this argument. You can go look the numbers up. You can go look up the numbers from left, middle, and right. Go look. Hold on, wait. I'm in the car.
No.
I'm in the car. We can go look at the numbers.
And this is where you're missing with the numbers. He's played more in the middle. He has higher numbers. The ratio is the same.
He's the better player down the middle.
The ratio is the same, though. The ratio is the same.
It's not the ratio's the same. I'm not shoehorning him in. I'm not shoehorning him into a position it's not
shoehorn. That's what you.
Come on, it actually is.
You're talking about this guy like he's like Madueke, or he's not one of these guys.
I'm not talking about him like he's Madueke. I'm talking about him like what he is.
Brother. He can play off the left.
He is, but he's not a left winger though. He's not a world class left winger.
He's not gonna play there as a left winger, quote unquote. Like, but he can play off the left.
When you say so, you have to explain to me what you mean by off the left. Yeah, off the left with somebody else up front.
He can play them all. He can do them all.
Yes, with someone else up front. So he's playing. No, he's playing off the left. So he's playing off the left. Remember the role Werner was supposed to play?
So there's no winger. So he's a winger. So you put him on the wing.
Not a winger. Hell no.
What are you talking about?
Who's up front? Who's up front?
Jackson.
Oh, him and Jackson. So he's playing basically in a 10, but to the left.
Yeah, like a
he's not
he's off the left. He's off the left.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Are we talking about Nkunku playing off the left?
Like a second forward off the left. Like he can that role. I mean, he play that role.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Just not right down the pipe. Yeah, pause. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah, not right down the middle. I understand what you say.
You know that makes sense if we're gonna change the formation.
Oh. Well, one sec. I want to go through this. Gilno says the elephant in this room is that the entire panel was screaming for Gallagher to be sold, only for him to be our best midfielder this year.
Not me.
Wait. I got one thing I want to say. One thing. You were also telling us all year that Mason Mount was being poorly treated by Chelsea, and that we needed to give him the money that he was worth. So. Your word don't really mean a lot, but
yeah, stop lying as well, bro. I didn't say shit about Gallagher, man. Don't lie.
It's greatly appreciated. We're glad Gallagher has improved, by the way. Players improving for our football team is a good thing. So, I don't get why people think that isn't.
And also, it doesn't need to be a gotcha.
Got a bit of an echo from you, brother. I think it might be just the car or something, but it's all right, bro. Pick up to CNAC saying, watch the game back and the tactical matchup was better than I originally thought. Both forced each other into mistakes and capitalized. Sterling's our best right now. Yep. Sterling is stepping up. It's beautiful. Beautiful to see. Big up to all donations. Even if sometimes it's just Jill knows bullshit, but it's okay. It's all appreciated. And yeah, well, we'll see who Nkunku comes in the team for at the right time. Like right now, it's just a little bit too early for it. We still need to see him get fit and get back into match sharpness, everything. That's not going to be instant. So we don't need to have that big question mark now. We'll see where everyone's form's at over the next few weeks. And then I guess we'll come to that conclusion by then. I think that's the best way to say it.
All these good problems we have, bro. All these good problems that everyone's complaining about.
Exactly. Yeah, you know, we're having good headaches. For the first time
I'm just saying, it's good problems to have. We're complaining about depth and who's going to start.
Not complaining,
that's
bro.
good
Just
problems
a conversation
to have,
who's going to play.
Just saying, like
the way
if you
Cole Palmer plays in that central areas,
Lavia, it's all like we can think that Gallagher was shit at one point and think that Gallagher's been good now. Like we can have two different opinions on things. Like
don't put me in that. Don't put
things change with different things when things actually happen. You know what I mean? Like when he actually does something, we can praise him. When he doesn't do something, we can criticize him. It's that simple.
Yeah, and it's like, a guy who's done absolutely nothing for the whole first season was getting criticized, and now he's majorly improved on those poor performances. We're starting to praise him.
Exactly.
Bro.
It's not rocket science either, right?
It's not like we don't have agendas.
Exactly.
How my mic stay? I'm good.
Mind blown. Mind blown.
Some of you bozos in the comments that won't understand that you're all agenda driven. That's the real difference. Don't give your low IQ.
Criticism and praise without having we can't give criticism and in one game and then praise another game without having an agenda. You know what I'm saying? And that's just most of this fan base at least.
Yeah, they're trying to put us down to their level. We ain't there, man. If a player balls out, we're gonna praise him. Same thing like Chilwell. If Chilwell comes back from this break that he's having, he plays like he's the best left back in the league. If we're going to be like, no. If we think about in this game or if we play him in this system, is he gonna be? No, we ain't gonna be doing that. We ain't gonna be doing that. Okay, except Cucurella, bung Cucurella. Just because of you, Maldini. Just because of you, bruv. Yeah, we're still doing the tier list. We haven't got that.
Right. Has been fucking unreal, mate.
Yeah, no one take that seriously. I do.
Slow down with the unreal. What do you mean unreal?
Like he is fucking mustard, bro.
He's been really good.
Serious.
He's been really good. Just
Yeah.
that way.
Our standards that low now.
No, I'm just.
That a player is
You
doing
guys are
what he's
serious.
supposed to be doing.
What? We think Cucurella hasn't been very good?
This guy is still an anxiety fit.
He's been good.
Like,
but that's what he's supposed to do.
No, see, his general play has been better.
I hear that.
The one thing he was doing last year, he's still doing this year.
You joking? Right at the very end of the game, mate. He's
fucking
the one
errors.
No,
right in
mate.
the end of the game,
Yo,
when he
Daniel,
dived
let
for
go.
no reason.
Daniel, let go your
when he
agenda,
dived
my
for
nigga.
no
He's
reason
playing
when
good.
he was on a yellow. When he like, come on,
Mate,
what's he doing?
Mate,
Yo, let go that agenda, bro.
It's not an agenda. Like, if you're still making
Let it go,
crucial
bro.
errors.
Yo, Daniel.
And that was my thing.
sometimes-
And that was my thing with Gallagher. Is
Nah,
you do
sometimes you gotta
whatever
let
is
it go.
good. But if you make crucial errors, I can't. Like, come on, I just can't. I'm sorry.
So hold on, wait. So what you saying? That was a penalty, Daniel? That was a penalty?
That was stupid.
What was stupid?
It wasn't a pen. It wasn't a pen.
That was stupid with the guy who was the
even
ref.
the pundits have even said it, like Shearer and that said there was never a pen. Do you know what I mean? He
did foul you first. He fouled you first.
He pulled Cucurella back
Not
to get
only
the
that,
penalty.
guys,
And guess
wait
what
a
a smart player?
Wait
Hold
a
on.
second.
Guess what a smart player does when Haaland pulls him?
Exactly, a
He
small
dives.
play. And like
He
you
dives.
think fucking this little
He
Cucurella could
exaggerates
fucking
it. He
chuck-
doesn't
No,
pull
bro,
it back.
The ref was supposed to stop the game for a head injury.
That's cool.
The game was supposed to be stopped for a head injury before the cross even happened. Okay, like we could. There's so many things about that penalty that is not that's not Cucurella's fault.
Okay,
So like
what I'm saying, okay, that's cool. What I'm saying that is his fault is when Haaland pulled him, you don't pull him back. You dive or you fall down, you exaggerate or whatever.
It was in
Don't
on
pull
goal,
him
man,
back.
cut it out, man. Cut it out.
You
Cut it
not
out.
joking?
pulling
Luis
back.
Suarez fucking handballed a fucking goal once when he thought it
Cut
was
it out.
going in to give away a penalty. Do you know what I mean? Fuck that.
What are
Nah.
you talking about?
Remember in the final? I mean, in the World Cup, 2014? Fucking Luis Suarez fucking jumped in front of the goal. It could have been 2012, to be fair. Well, fuck knows. He jumped in front of
a penalty was given.
Yeah, and the keeper saved it, and fucking Uruguay went through.
I'm not sure how that.
all right, let's do this.
Right now.
Let's do
I'm
this
just
rating.
saying, like fucking you, like
Let's
mate.
do this rating,
He
bro.
pulled him back.
Yeah,
because
let's
he
go
wanted
through
Haaland
this
to get in
tier list.
front.
Why we'll finish that. One last super chat. Ian says, "Big up, guys. Have you all recovered from yesterday's match? What a game! I feel really positive for this season now. Even more if we get a striker in January. Big if. But yeah, it was a brilliant performance. Usually, like I say, like draws, we never really want to take them coming out of games. But when you look at the nature of the opposition, they are literally the best team in the world. And how we handled that, and also the fact that it really was just Anthony Taylor attacks that was the difference yet again in a big match. I'm fine with it. Like you couldn't have asked for more players.
But I'm proud of the guy.
What was that? Yeah, see what they're taking 100%. It's just it was 12v11. You're only going to do so much with those sorts of odds. Right, onto the tier list. So we have player of the season, very good, inconsistent, barely played, poor, and the Havertz section. God forbid any player makes it into the Havertz section. Let me just put a screen mark quick for anybody who's watching the stream back. And yeah, we're here. Man said zoom in a little bit. All right, cool. We'll zoom in a little bit more. That should work. Cool. Who do I have? Oh, I have the fucking easiest option. Okay, cool. So I've got Cole Palmer. I'll lower it to 100%. Cole Palmer, player of the season. I don't really think it. Yeah, no one's even debating that one. No one, right? Yep, cool. All right, calm. Joey, Disassi. You've got Disassi, brother.
I got him in good.
All right. Disassi goes in good. For everyone asking as well, once a player's been picked, you can super chat to move them up or down wherever you feel like. You just gotta wait for the panel to make a decision on it as well. But no one's got anything against Disassi being in good, right, guys?
No, I'm happy with that.
Cool. Matt, you're the next up on here, so I'll give you Colwell. You got Levi Colwell, bro.
I think he's been good.
Inconsistent.
I'd say good. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he'd be nitpicking if you said inconsistent. To be honest.
Yeah,
I'd
no,
say.
like he has
Especially when you
moments in a game, like a few missed passes and that, but fucking hell, proper nitpicking.
It's literally just you super chat wherever you want, and then if anybody wants to make a change on your player, they have to pay more than what you've paid. But yeah, Colwell goes to good. Professor, I don't know if you're here. You got Cucurella, bro. How's Cucurella going?
Good.
Cucurella goes.
Cucurella.
Yeah,
I would debate that as very good.
you can make the argument.
Yeah, mate.
The argument very good.
Mate.
You know what? Yeah, I gave him the very good.
No,
Very
listen,
good.
just listen. When Gusto had the red card, and he hasn't played in ages. He only played that Wimbledon game. He was shaky and he made loads of mistakes. And since then, he has been doing so good. Like he had Sacco in his pocket the whole entire game, other than one cross. Do you know what I mean?
Did well at right back, did well at left back. I'm thinking the only bad games he's had is
Wimbledon, other than a couple little moments in a game.
Like even Wimbledon, he was good. He was good.
Yeah, no, but do you mean he had some proper, like, I think that he fucked up for the goal, do you know what I mean? Like, he was just typical Cucurella. Like, even last season.
Nah, that was a pen, wasn't it? Sanchez punched someone in the face.
Oh, was it? Mate, I just know, because remember, Man United pulled out after that game, didn't they? Because after it was just easy mistakes.
Hey, that's narrow.
And that's the problem with him now. Like them them giveaways he was doing, them letting them people through by pushing forward and not tracking his man. Like, mate, he's sorted that out now. And he, like, even yesterday the game, right at the very end, took the ball right at the very end and nearly fucking got us to get another goal. Do you know what I mean? He was so hungry and he was so ready. Like, and I think he's been like that since. Like, I think he's got a point to prove, and I think he's proven it. And I think very good for him.
So you think he's one step below player of the season?
Mate, if he keeps playing like that for the rest of the season,
from what he's played in this season, you think he's one step below player of the season? Stop.
Okay, right. So tell me who this season so far who's been making Cucurella look like a mug.
Well,
he's played against big
I don't care about that. That's not what we're asking. Like, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
Because of how shit he's been.
What do you mean? What you mean?
His improvement this year is seen as like a massive thing in terms of what he's done for the team. No, it's not a massive thing for what he's done for the team. He's been a lot better by himself, yes, but like what he hasn't done very good to player of the season, right under player of the season is like
Daniel. I don't get what's hard, man. He's been performing better than you thought, or anyone
mate. Cucurella.
His job.
His job is to not let anyone pass him.
Not a very good category.
His job is to not let anyone pass him and to get that ball up forward. And tell me he doesn't do that. He makes space for other players. He makes it a lot easier for people to play with him along the side of him. He's not making the stupid mistakes that he was doing before. Mate, I think if he keeps playing, if he plays how he's now has been for the last 4 games, for the rest of the season, or 5-6 game when he started coming in, you're telling me right now you are not playing him.
Yeah, but I still don't think it's been very good. Like
that's what, like, why is that?
I'd say good. Daniel's right. He's not one step below the light.
But you're telling me he's one step below the player of the season in the way that he's been playing? No, hell no.
But
in all the games that he's played.
Yeah, but that's based off his category.
Let me just talk. Let me give my opinion based on the categories. That's what we're going by.
No, fuck the categories. I'm talking about he's still been very good, even
on the categories.
No. Just because we call him very good, don't mean he's one below
the categories.
But mate, if he how he is every single game, to tell me who you get in.
Based on this tier list.
When you're playing right back and you're playing left back, that's very easy because them wingers are quick, mate, and they get past you. Tell me one game when Cucurella's been playing this season that anyone's made him look like a mug.
Bro, I don't care. We can just move on.
No, exactly. You answer my question because he's doing his job correctly. If you're doing your job completely correct,
so are we saying very good or good? Let's just get a vote.
Well, I think it's very good, mate. I think he's been mustard, mate. Like he's been doing everything right, everything you'd want your left or right back to do, and he's been.
Disasi. So why isn't Disasi there?
But no, because
Cucurella's very good. That's the end of it.
Because Disasi has led to quite a few.
All right, we're gonna leave him at very good. And we're gonna move on to one we probably will agree on. Who's going next? Ziad. You have Maatsen. You're Maatsen.
Who? I forgot that guy even played for the club, man.
Yeah, Maatsen.
Yeah, but barely played, bro.
Barely played for Maatsen. Yeah, you know what?
That's
I'm with
Pete,
you
bro.
on that one. Daniel, you got Caicedo, bro. Where's Caicedo going?
Inconsistent, man.
Inconsistent.
What?
Sometimes great, sometimes.
Sometimes
Wait,
really
Caicedo's
good, sometimes
inconsistent.
really shit.
Yeah, it's inconsistent this season.
No, he's been good. He's had like one bad game or two bad
hold
games,
on.
which was
I
his
think
debut in the game
Yeah.
yesterday. What are we doing?
No, his first 2 games were shit. Yesterday's game wasn't good.
but you know,
Yeah, and every other game's been good. What are we doing?
He's
There's
only
no way
played
he's
like
worse
7
than Colwell
games.
this season. There's no way that Caicedo's worse than Colwell this season. There's no way
He's
on earth.
not, but I didn't put
definitely
Colwell
good.
there. I said inconsistent.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I
who
don't
put
think
Colwell in good?
I didn't agree with this tier list at all.
I think it was Joey. Did you move Cole? No, you had Disassi.
Correct.
It might have been Matt. Yeah, I think it was Matt.
Yeah, no, he has been good. He's been playing left
No,
back.
he's
He
been
played left back
inconsistent.
at the start of the season, like
Yeah, and
retaining
he's been
his
shit
role.
every game. Like
Yeah, he's
outside of like
been-
2 games, he's been like average to shit every game. And this is
Swap
someone who likes
Caicedo and
Colwell.
Colwell, I'm good with it.
Yeah, like this is coming from someone who likes Colwell, but he's been like average to shit most games.
I think he's been good, and then when he played that left
Bro,
centre
he
back,
was
I thought he
super
good.
average and inconsistent at left back, which is where he's played most of the season.
Yeah, I agree, Matt. He was good at centre back
How is
against
this even
Brighton.
working?
Yeah, but last
He's
week
only played center back once, and the one time he played center back,
He's had legit. He's had legit
I see what
2
you're
good.
saying. I see what you're saying, but I'm just going by. It's not his actual position for someone who's just jumped in as a left back because we didn't have that option. I thought he done good. Do you know what I mean? Not his normal role, but I would have said he's been all right. Do you know what I mean?
He's had like 2 good games.
A
This
lot
season.
of listen, maybe it's just
I'll
me,
real
and
match.
a lot of guys fall into the inconsistent category for me, and I think that's why we're 10th. But I mean, we can rate how we rate it.
Right. So who's next? Scott, you haven't picked one yet. All right. Sterling. You got Sterling.
Player of the season.
Sterling up to player of the season. Yeah, I agree. If he's another one up there.
There's only 3 people to get up to.
I think we're all in agreement on the first 2.
Yeah, I think I think we need an average category instead of inconsistent.
No, I think inconsistent works because I think that
it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, because I think that kind of explains it. Because I think that's the same for a few of these players. Like Dan said, there's a few of these players that they've been kind of average, but it's been up and down.
All right, Lewis, stick a poll on for Colwell quickly for inconsistent or good. Then.
Cool.
No, we don't need the chat in this, man. It's us.
Actually, yeah. Sorry, the chat can super chat. I'll be real with you. I'm gonna be so real. Right. I'm next. Chukwuemeka. Yeah, you're going in the barely played category. Yeah, we don't need to go too deep into that one. Pause. Reece James. Joey. I know Reece ain't played a lot. You could put him in barely play, but based on performances,
you see, based on performances, is player of the season.
Shut up, man. What are you talking about, man?
Based on actual, he's barely played.
Put him in barely played. I think it's unfair.
What are you talking about, Daniel, man?
Bro, listen, his one game is
Cucurella in 1 week played more games than fucking James all season, man. What are you talking
James
about?
one game was better than anything I've seen from Cucurella, bro.
You're such a liar, man. Oh my days.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Your agenda stinks.
You're
man.
crazy.
You're crazy.
The one
bro.
game from Reece James is
Which game? Which game?
Last game.
So yesterday, that was better than any Cucurella performance. You're on crack,
any
bro.
performance he's ever done.
You're on cocaine, man.
Till this point, till he's existed.
I mean,
come on, man.
Yeah, y'all know I'm right. Stop it.
Necessarily.
You lot are violating, man.
That's a performance.
That James' performance was very good. It was very good.
Is it better than anything you've seen from Cucurella this season? You're on
100%.
My man turned the most informed winger in the league to some fucking Luton reject.
Okay, that's fine. And how did Cucurella deal with Saka then? What did Saka do?
Hey, Cucurella's been very good as well. Man.
No, but I'm just saying one game. You're saying it's better than what you've seen from Cucurella. That's cap, bro.
Bro, he ain't moving from barely
one
played.
individual performance might be better than
Bro,
five.
just admit certain people don't like certain players and just leave it at that, man.
I don't like him because he's not good, man. Get over it.
Okay, he's not good.
You
He's
can
never
also
gonna prove
acknowledge
you wrong
that
then.
other Cucurella games have been good too.
Cucurella's mustard, bro.
He's fucking mustard, bro.
Yeah, proper Chelsea. I get it. He's shit.
I wouldn't even swap him. I wouldn't even look in the left back market now with like.
I would.
Yeah, Chilwell.
Not because of Cucurella, though.
No, not because of Cucurella. No, I was gonna say,
not because of Cucurella, I'm not looking for a left back.
It's kind of a similar attitude to have to a striker for me. Like, bro, if a world class option is available, you go and get like a Davies or a Hernandez. If one of those two is available, you go and get them.
With 21 average.
I mean, there's not that many left backs that I think are better than Cucurella, to be honest.
No, me neither.
Right. Matt, you have Ugo Chukwu. Or you put Leslie?
Ugo Chukwu. God. Like, because he has played, but he hasn't really played that much. He sort of just came on. He's had quite a few games, but he hasn't really started that much. Like, because I want to say he's really been inconsistent. Because he's been all right. But like, he hasn't stood out and been like, oh my god, he's fucking the best player I've seen. Yeah, like, I don't want to keep saying it. Yeah, so basically, oh mate.
Barely played.
Yeah, put barely played.
Barely played. I'll save the next one. Matt Wakey should just go and barely play.
200 minutes, 200 minutes this season.
Yeah, you saw me as less.
He has more.
Whenever he plays, it doesn't show that he needs to be played anymore. So I could put him in inconsistent because he hasn't shown it all the games that I've played.
Bro, he's played 200 minutes this season. Matson's played more minutes than Madueke this season.
Yeah, I wouldn't really judge. I think he hasn't
barely played for sure.
Yeah, it just makes sense. Well, all right, so we'll go to someone who has had a bit of game time. Daniel, you have Mudryk.
Oh, thanks.
Where's Mudryk?
There we go.
Put him in Havertz, man. It's trash player, man.
Oh, man said it. How Mudryk the first one there? All right, cool.
Jesus
Mudryk goes into the Havertz section. Calm. Professor, you have Malo Gusto, bro. Well, where's Gusto going?
Good. I could put him in good, inconsistent, average per se, but I'll put him in good.
Huh?
Well,
yeah, I think yeah, good's good enough. I wouldn't say inconsistent.
Put him in inconsistent, huh?
Bro's another one for the barely played. What is Fofana doing here? Back in the reserves. Right. Scott, you have Nicholas Jackson.
What do you mean, Scott?
Oh yeah, you're next. All right, cool.
The Jackson agenda is going to come out from Ziad.
What? I ain't got no agenda on Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Hey, your Jackson agenda.
Wait, I've actually got Jackson, or is he taking the piss?
Yeah, you got Jackson.
You have Jackson, bro. You just fought for it.
I think he's being. I think he's been inconsistent.
Look at it. Oh, wow.
What do you mean, wow? What are you going to put in Ballon d'Or?
And he got top goal scorer this season.
But I'm a criminal for put. Okay.
Has he not been inconsistent?
Is he not a top goal scorer?
Has he? Listen, Scott.
Oh, right.
Is he not a top goal scorer?
Cucurella isn't very good, right?
Oh, you're taking pens.
I didn't put him there.
Yeah, but you agreed with it.
No, I didn't.
You see, this
That
guy's
is
a
good.
criminal, bro.
Right, so we have Jackson inconsistent. Scott, so now you have. Oh, you got Gallagher.
Player of the season. He's the only other person that deserves to go there.
Jackson up to player. No, Jackson. Gallagher up to player of the season. So we have Gallagher, Sterling, and Palmer at the top.
Can't call me. Tell me I have no fucking agenda. I recognise when he's played well. Just don't think he deserves to be there if everyone's fit.
Who do I have? I've got Enzo. Oh fuck, I got Enzo. All right.
Scott, is that you, bro?
Yeah,
are you okay? You have a fever?
No, like I told you, like I'll recognise when he's played well. Like he's played really well.
I'm just messing with you, D.
I just know he's not played well. But like...
Right, so to me, Enzo's going in inconsistent. I'm putting Enzo in inconsistent.
You see,
I'm putting Enzo in good personally. Like,
could be inconsistent. It could be good.
I agree with that. I just feel like a lot of guys should be lower than.
I think Enzo.
I think
Enzo is more consistent and good.
Harshly rated over the last couple games because he's been injured. Like he came back from international break injured. then got injured again in the Spurs game. So
Why
like,
you all making excuses for Enzo?
You know, I think it is with
that's
some of
my
these. I
only
think
thing with it is like before he left for international break, he was probably in the good section, and then the last 3 games.
that's what I'm saying, Joey. I think Enzo's like a little bit comes down to recency bias. People are forgetting like he's putting performance, especially the one at the start of the season against Liverpool. I'm not even cheating you. There were rival fans talking about how he's one of the best midfielders in the league after that level of performance. Like you don't put up that level of performance and then tell me that he's.
You
like,
can put him in inconsistent right now just because of the fact that he didn't have a last couple good games. I'm just saying, truly, he's been harshly criticized due to the fact that he's been like playing with.
Yeah, I think a lot of
you can like visibly see he doesn't want to go into tackles because of his knock. Like you can.
Yeah, I think that I think it's some of its recency biases, based on what I'm saying. I think it's a lot of the last 2 games, which he hasn't.
No, I mean when he was injured, he got injured early in the Tottenham game, and he didn't look good in the Tottenham game either. But that was like as soon as the red card happened, he was injured. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he played for the majority of the rest of the game. So, yeah, that's my only gripe with Enzo is like people expect a little bit more. I mean, we do expect more from him for what we paid for him, but I just think he's been like very efficient for what he does. You know what I'm saying? Like deep line passing.
25% towards the season.
I guess everybody look at it from their expectation of Enzo. Because my expectation of Enzo is to keep the position like he's the engine man where everything goes through him. And sometimes Enzo is lost. You know what I'm saying? I know the quality player Enzo can be. But sometimes, I just know, he's trying to overdo stuff. Like last year, he made stuff look easy. And it was in a very poor team. This year, I haven't seen Enzo touch the ball as much, do as much. You know what I'm saying?
He's done that this season, though.
I've not seen at the consistent level that I wanted and that I see last season.
I just feel like also last season, like we were like it was like this diamond in the middle of a bunch of shit. So his performances just looked like were like highlighted so much more. And like now, like we have so much more around him that's actually working. That like
he had more responsibility last season than he has now.
Just to say, we have had another super chat. Cole Palmer is now going down to very good.
It's fine. I mean,
this is insane.
I'm not here to like back Enzo 110%, but I do have like this like
Sterling's
with him.
Very
like,
good.
you got people have been over criticizing him. Like,
no, ban this guy. Ban him, bro.
Gotta respect his opinion. As confusing as it is,
is he on crack?
Palmer's been our best player this season.
Bro, how could you put Cocaine Cole Palmer in very good?
How did he get down? Did I miss a super chat or something?
Yeah, there was super chats. He's also just pulled Gallagher down. I just said we're
so no one's player of the season is what we're saying. What are we doing?
No one's player of the season because we're 10th. Good one, man.
I get that.
I just said we're 10th. Fuck all of them. You're all failures. You all stink.
Right. When I catch you, you know what's going to happen, right?
Low key, I don't mind that.
Burnley don't have player of the seasons then. What's going on?
At least it's consistent all round.
They shouldn't. Shit team.
Why not, bro? It's still a football team. Who's been playing the best out of the shit, man?
So we're not going to talk about the fact Gallagher, like he's been good, but Palmer's been our best player so far this season.
Like Cocaine Cole Palmer, man, put respect to his name.
Like, so he doesn't get praise. It's like, what are we doing, famzy?
Aye, what's it? We should go to a mark.
All right, I gotta head out, guys. Take it easy.
Joey, it's real, bro. Big up, my guy. Bless up. Hope you have a good day. Love every time, man. Bless up. Right, big up OTC as well. Seeing as you're new onto a stream, you can go next, and you have. Oh wait, there's a super chat. Palmer player of the season says I am. So Palmer is now back up to player of the season.
I agree.
Right, you have your next OTC. You have Chilwell.
There's only one place.
This season?
Of course it's this season. It's based on this season. It's one place. There's one place he deserves.
For me, I'd also say barely played because he barely played in his position. Let's keep it real. He He played left wing,
Oh,
and then he's been
Hey.
injured quite a few games.
Huh?
So we can't be unfair to this guy.
Who's this?
Fuck that! He's our worst
Chilwell.
player this season. He's
I like
shit.
this guy, man. This guy is funny, bro.
I say
Huh?
barely played. I say barely played. I say barely played because you got, for
Fuck it,
me,
put him in player of the
he
season. Man, 'cause you guys just...
Yeah, fuck
he
it, might as
played-
well.
No, come on, guys. How many games? Let's be real. How many games has he played? And
Bro,
how many
it's
games
okay
has
to
he
say
played
he
as
was
left back?
shit, but he was shit. He was
He's
shit.
played.
He wasn't
No,
good.
no,
He
no.
wasn't
I've got
good.
the
He wasn't-
no, hang on, Daniel. I've
Wait,
got the stats in
was
front of
he
me.
shit or
No,
not
no,
shit, bro? Like,
let's
he was shit.
hang on, Daniel. Wait, he's played 6 minutes less
I
than
just don't
Mudryk.
want to say it, bro.
He's played 6 minutes less than Mudryk, and he's been injured. Sorry, like what are we
How
doing?
many games has he played as a left back?
He's played 6 minutes less than Mudryk. So if he's in barely played, Mudryk's in barely
How
Oh,
many
played.
yeah,
games
it's
has he
gonna
played
have
as
to
a
be
left back?
one. You're gonna have to pick one.
I
Pick
say
one.
barely played. I say barely
Don't have
played
to
because
speak
that's a
that.
bit
Just pick one.
for me judging Chilwell, right?
Chilwell's in
as a left-
barely played. How has he got
Put
away with it?
Colwell barely played then. He hasn't played in
Bro,
his
let's
position.
keep
He's
it
played
real.
one game in
This
his
guy
position.
played as a left wing, and he's a
Yeah,
left
yeah,
back.
cool.
Gallagher.
So
Colwell
you
in
can't
barely
judge
played.
him by the
Colwell
standards
in
of a
barely
left
played.
wing.
Okay.
It's a bit unfair.
Okay.
I-
Was he
Colwell in
Okay,
barely
was
played.
shit? Was he
Colwell in
shit
barely
Big
when
ups
he
to
played
Phoenix,
He's
left
been
bro.
wing?
shit. Okay, Daniel, he's been shit
Defenders
this
are
season
Okay, he's been
scrapped
as a
out.
left winger.
stop.
As a left
He's been
winger.
shit, right?
As a left winger.
But he's been
So
shit.
It doesn't matter where you play.
This is
Big up
shit,
to
bro.
Cena.
You gotta just say
I
it.
was
It's
put
shit.
Colwell in
It's
barely
shit.
played then. Colwell played left back the whole season. One game. Colwell in barely played.
No, but Cole's played in defence still.
No, he's not playing his position. What's this nonsense? Stop this nonsense. Chilwell's been shit. Stop this nonsense, man. Like we're not doing this.
The difference between a left back and a left wing is not comparable to a left centre
He's
back
played left wing
to a
back
left
most
back.
of the time under Tuchel, so he's getting in the same positions as he would be playing left wing.
No,
The same
he's
position.
been a lot more advanced. Even though he's not. I
Did you
can't
not see
judge
our
him
left
as a left
wing
winger,
backs under Tuchel? We were not watching the same thing.
Right, all I'm
me,
saying
I
is,
say
yeah,
barely played.
right. Look how good Cucurella's been. Look how Chilwell was compared to that. Come on, bro.
But you're firstly, Cucurella has been good. I have to admit,
Got a
Cucurella
shameless,
has been
man.
good. Cucurella, the way Cucurella is very good. I'll put Cucurella the same as Gusto. I think he's been good.
Nah,
Huh?
no.
My man's played right back and left back to like a quality level. So what are we do? What are we doing?
Yeah,
Listen,
very good for me.
listen,
Cucurella.
But what
I'm
are we
not,
asking
for me, I'm going to be fair. I'm not. I
No,
can't
no,
put
you are
Chilwell in.
not. Fucking hell. You're judge, jury, execute. You're Simon Cowell, bruv.
Mate, all right. You know what it is, yeah?
Hey, show me your
Yeah,
trousers.
Professor, your mic's making bad.
Show me your trousers. Show me where your trousers are. I bet they're mad high, bruv.
No, it's not,
Them
mate.
trousers are
Chill,
mad high.
fucking hell, Dan. Look,
Oh, you
for
cry
me,
in the puddle.
Oh,
this is just my opinion.
fucking-
This is
I
just my
can't
opinion.
believe we turned Chilwell into a debate.
Crying
Like, a lot of
Porto.
that. I
He's a
didn't
left back.
expect
Let's be real. How many? He played probably about one. Did he even play one game as a left back this season?
Bro, the guy gave his answer, man.
Hey, Alex is going to come in and have a go at you
Yes,
again.
zero.
on TV.
I don't think he's played a game as a left back this season. So I can't
Yeah,
judge
but like
him.
he's a left back who can't do the fundamentals of a left back. So it's like I thought you could at least play left wing. Can't even do that.
Yeah, you might not hate
Nah,
me, bro.
How can you
Yeah,
be a
yeah,
left back
So
that can't
again,
defend
I'll
when you're a
ask the
winger
same
that
question.
can't
Should
attack?
Colwell go in barely played then? Because he's played
Big
one
up,
game
man.
as centre back.
That makes sense, man.
Colwell, no, because come on, man. You know the difference between a left centre back and a left back.
So hang on, you're telling me if someone can play left
difference.
centre back, they can
You're
play
still
left
taking
back.
the defence.
You're telling me if someone can play centre back, they can play left back. Is that what we're doing here?
No, that's
Then
not what I'm
it's the
saying.
same argument.
What I'm
Then
saying,
no, it's the same argument. Same argument.
it's
Same
not
argument.
the same
It's
argument.
literally
It's
the same
not the same
argument.
argument
Yes, it is.
because a different position. Okay, there is like minimal different positions. You can play left back versus left centre back. That's just a small adjustment between 4 or 5 yards. A left winger playing in attack. You're asking for different requirements.
Oh, it's
You're
not
not
progressive.
in a
As you
defensive
see,
unit.
your mic is fine, but it's making some weird little buzzing
Oh,
sounds.
sorry.
No worries.
Right,
So let me see if I can do the.
No,
figure
it's
out.
the shit. It's
Yeah, I'll
the shit
reduce
that's
my
coming out of his
background noise.
mouth.
Should be
It's
good.
the shit
Should be
that's
good.
coming out of his mouth. That's
No,
what's
no, come on, man.
Sorry, Professor. I thought it was too my bad. Oh no, it's
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna
Gonna
be not
cry in a
Cucurella on
minute.
good. You make me sick, OTC.
What? So you think Cucurella was very? I mean, for me, it's on the. I'm not contesting that. That's something I'm not contesting.
Go on.
Very good. I'm happy with.
Oh, thank you. Now
I'm
we
happy
can
with
get along. Now we
I
can be
just
friends
prefer.
again.
I just prefer him as good, but it's kind of like personal preference. You know what I mean?
I see that. Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist.
Oh, for fuck's
I'm gonna get
sakes,
cooked in
man.
the comments. I probably am in it. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Gonna cry in a minute.
Yeah, Archie's came in and pissed off half the channel in less than 5 minutes. Fucking Alex.
Right. Yeah, Bobby, are you here, brother?
Yo, good. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah, big up, Bobby,
Big up,
my
bro.
guy. You can have next up. So you've got Thiago Silva. You got Silva, bro.
He's been
Inconsistent.
Oh, do me a favour.
Wow.
Thiago Silva goes to inconsistent.
I think he's been good the last few games, but he's start of the season. Yeah, he weren't that good. So that would be my choice. Inconsistent.
Hey, who's this? Bobby Boucher speaking.
What you got to say, bro?
What a boy.
Right. Who should go next? It's the last one, to be fair. Matt, actually, yeah, we haven't gone to you, so we'll go to you for the last one. Robert Sanchez. Where's the keeper going?
Ooh, I'm gonna go good.
That's why I like Matt.
Robert Sanchez goes in.
That's why I like Matt, bro.
Everybody here has just basically never played, or they've played one game. It's not really a point. We could just leave you all there.
I think Sanchez has been good. I know he fucked up against Arsenal, but like other than that, like even yesterday, he's made some key saves and won us games. And
I'm sorry. I'm not putting that second goal on Sanchez, bro, for Arsenal. No chance.
No. But him losing the ball, we lost the momentum of the game as soon as he
Sorry. I was thinking about the second goal. Sorry. Yeah. Facts. First goal, yeah.
Do you know what? Could he have done better on the Haaland goal?
Oh yeah, Sar's here.
Haaland goal?
Yeah, the third
one.
one.
He's scored.
He's sweaty, bro. You want a goalkeeper to save a sweaty?
No, but if you watch the replay, he had a hand to it.
Fucking hell, you telling me, mate, Brad? He was like, he said Jackson's hat-trick didn't count. So
it was
all tap-ins. Like Haaland made a living out of that, but hey, it's all tap-ins.
Is that Levi Colwell in good? He ain't been good, bruv. Who put him in good?
That was Matt. That was a long-last debate.
Oh, I don't want to start another one then.
No, like... Loki agreed to
all your points have been covered. All your points have been covered.
Sweet. Levi Colwell is good. Do you know what? I'm comfortable with that. I'm not.
I thought you would.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. You know, some of these it's like they should go maybe a 1 up or 1 down, but I'm not kind of on the fence. So he's one I think you can put either inconsistent or good. I'm comfortable either way. Similar with Cucurella, I think you can either put in good or very good. I'm happy with that. Sterling.
He's
Sterling is very good. I think
he's got his spoon out of his wrist.
Sterling as good, very good. Sorry, I'm happy with that. Player of the season, I'm happy with that as well. Gallagher.
Player of the season.
I'm happy with that. And it's just kind of like the middle section. It's inconsistent bit.
Yeah, just look through this. So we've got Cole Palmer and Gallagher in player of the season. Then that's calm. Cucurella and Sterling in very good. I could argue Sterling could go up to player of the season as well, but I think very good's fine. In good, we have Disasi, Colwill, Gusto, and Sanchez. Won't lie, I would move Colwill 1 level down. I'll be real with you. Inconsistent is Mudryk, Caicedo, Enzo, Jackson, and Thiago Silva. Kind of fine with that. James, Ugo Chukwu, Madueke, Broja, Chukwumeka, and Matson barely played. There's gaping chasm where Poor is, and then you have Ben Chilwell in the Havertz section, which I think is fine.
Lewis, one thing for me, I think Jackson should be upgraded to good.
You're smoking crack, bro.
Because I think Jackson should be upgraded. I think Jackson should be upgraded.
I don't know. I think inconsistent's fine for him.
I think that's harsh, but personally, I believe that's harsh because I think as an overall
He's had
performance,
some stinky games, bro.
Why do you stick him on barely played, mate?
Personally, if I had to give a rating between Jackson and an overall rating for Robert Sanchez, I think Jackson has performed in his role better. Which is why I'm not
then who?
Sanchez.
Yeah.
Sanchez has been good, man.
End the stream.
Nah, man. No, I'm sorry. Like, for me, I'm not being fully convinced of Sanchez.
Yeah, you've never been fully convinced from the start, so you have an agenda.
For me, Jackson, I think it's very
you think Jackson's had a better season than Sanchez? Nah.
Right, it's such cap, man.
And I rate Jackson. I think he'll come good and everything, but nah.
He's had a couple of poor games, but on the same level as Mudryk and these, man. Come on, man. No, come on, man. That's a bit unfair. That's very unfair.
I think if Sanchez didn't have that Arsenal game, people would have been looking at his season a lot higher.
Facts.
Yeah,
it's just the Arsenal thinker, if anything.
Come on, man.
That Rice howler apart, he's done nothing wrong.
Facts.
Yeah. Couple short passes aside, of course.
Yeah.
Look.
Even then, like, this started to improve. I didn't think he did anything wrong on Sunday.
I think Jackson.
That Haaland save was better than people give it credit for as well.
That was a good save.
Oh yeah, that's saved the season so far.
That was a quality save.
That was a good save, but he was kicking the ball out.
Because you have to get down low to get it.
If that Haaland shot was Jackson take that shot and the goalkeeper save it, everybody would have said Jackson should have scored.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
No. Because I think Jackson had a very similar one.
No, maybe. Come on.
No, because Jackson.
Y'all would say the same thing. Y'all would say Jackson should score.
No. Jackson had a shot in that game.
Yeah,
where he cut on his right foot. And Jackson had a similar shot in that game.
Oh, God.
Not exactly
but I do think you can acknowledge that's a good save too. Although I do agree with what you're saying.
Are we talking about the Palmer chance?
No, they're saying the Haaland shot.
The Haaland shot.
Oh, that was a quality save.
Thank you. That was a good save.
No, but I'm saying, Scott,
yes.
I'm saying if it was Jackson,
what would you be saying?
For me, I'm happy with Sanchez as good, but I think it's very, very harsh on Jackson.
I mean, harsh, bro. I mean, what are you talking about, man?
He's a top goal scorer.
What are you on about?
Isn't very harsh on Jackson.
I think Jackson should be
if he would have finished some of his chances, we wouldn't be 10th right now. We would have won a
He's our top goal scorer.
Like think about
Scott,
Brentford.
can you stop saying that, bro?
No, he's our top goal scorer,
man. He ain't
Let's keep it real.
So hang on. You want me to ignore the fact that there are? Hang on. You want me to ignore the fact there are only 5 people in the league that are top, like higher goal scorers than he is? You just want me to ignore that?
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm with that as well. I'm with that as well. Even though 3 of them came against a 9-man.
And he's what, 21 in his first season.
I'm not saying he's been our best player, by the way.
No, what I'm saying is that like the challenges in that game were a lot more less than against Nottingham Forest, against Bournemouth, against teams like this.
It wasn't because they scored even against us. They got chances against us. We are making it seem like okay because they got 9 man. Automatically we're supposed to win.
No, because okay, how do I say it? The goals would be better if it was spread out between 1 goal against Bournemouth, 1 goal against Nottingham Forest, and 1 goal against Spurs.
So you're saying the fact that he got against Tottenham clouds his 6 goals, basically?
I think it clouds it because half of them came from 1 game.
Who cares?
But I personally believe that for me, it's very harsh to put him as inconsistent.
Why is Caicedo an inconsistent as well? What the fuck am I seeing?
Hang on. I just want to check something here. Give me a second. Come back to me for this.
I put Caicedo as good. Well, I would have put him as good.
Yeah, I would have him as good as well.
Same.
He's good for the minutes.
He was a bit bad. He was a bit bad yesterday. I thought Caicedo. He slept on Haaland for their 3rd goal. He should have followed that run.
Scott, what do you want to say, Scott?
I'm just looking at the people above Jackson and looking at who they scored their goals against. Is all I'm looking at.
Okay.
Because that's what's being used against Jackson right now, and I find that ludicrous.
No, but for me, he missed the chance to come on. For me, I'm not going to say that he's been fantastic.
He's our top goal scorer. There are 5 people in the league three of them are Haaland, Mane, and Son.
And Salah, bro. Salah's one, isn't he?
Yeah, sorry, not Mane. You've got Salah, Haaland, and Son,
who are elite.
Yeah.
The only two people above them you'd be like, okay, maybe you need to be above is Bowen on 8 and Wilson on 7. What we do, like, I understand, like he's been inconsistent in terms of performances. He's literally like he's literally doing the job we're asking him to do. I think Jimmy put out a thing where, like, if he continues his current record for the rest of the season, that puts him anywhere from 18 to 20 goals.
Look,
and I'm happy with that.
Because
goals give strikers confidence. And Jackson is 22 years old. He's learning his craft. He's not all the way there. I think this is what the second season played as a striker.
Yeah, go on.
Can I ask you a question? How would you say Watkins has played this season?
Oh, I've not seen enough of Watkins, but
People were raving about Watkins.
Do you know what it is? At the beginning of the season, for the first 3-4 games, he wasn't great. He was like average, and then he had a very good period in between. And for the last maybe
how would you say he's been this season?
Based on this tier system, I'd put overall, he's been fairly good, but I wouldn't say he's been fantastic. He's been
he's been good. He has the same amount of goals as Jackson.
Yeah,
Scott, we can differentiate between good performance and goal scoring. I think we know that. Just because someone's got the same amount of goals as someone else does not necessarily mean they'll be performing just as good.
What's his job in the team?
Now, Scott, you're having a laugh, mate. You know
what's his job?
No, Scott, you know what you're doing.
What is his job in this team?
What about Mason Mount when he got all those G&A? He still didn't perform crazy.
Answer the question that Scott talks to.
Fucking hell, mate.
You're talking about someone who was in his 3rd season at Chelsea. We're talking about 11 games.
No, what we're saying, okay.
Scott, you're interrupting my brew here, Scott.
You're gonna have two sets of players.
Scott, you're interrupting my brew.
Also, you're comparing a midfielder to a striker. I'm asking you, what is the striker's literal job in football?
So how many goals does he average a game?
He's got 6 goals in 11 games this season. What the fuck or 10 games this season? What in the fuck are we doing?
I don't know what the fuck we're doing.
No, Scott. Look, I can acknowledge that. For me, I think he should be in the good category. But his goals, how do I say it? The numbers, 2 people could score 6 goals, right? 2 players could score 6 goals.
We've got one left.
One of them could score 3 against one team, and the other one could score more against more other teams, which means that they can accumulate more points and get their team winning more points. Those 2 players would have 2 different impacts on their team. One player could score. If Jackson scored 1 goal against Bournemouth, we would have won. We would have got 3 points for that. If he had scored a goal against Nottingham Forest, we would have got a 1 point for that. Do you know what I mean? So, yes, he played. Yes, he's been good. He's not been great, and I wouldn't say he's been inconsistent. I think how I'm assessing him is quite fair. I think he's been good. Right? There's things he's got to work on, but I think he's been good. I'm willing to upgrade him. But very good. Come on, I think that's a bit harsh.
I didn't say so. I think he should be good. But let's not like not our top goal scorer.
I agree.
Like legit our top goal scorer.
For me, context, yes, but context is key.
Maybe we want to go back to Havertz up front and not score.
Look,
I don't know.
When Ronaldo was top goal scorer, a couple of seasons ago, when Ronaldo was top goal or one of the top goal scorers of Man United, he's got most of his goals in literally the first or second 6 months, and for the rest of the time, he wasn't really great. So I can't just say that he performed at the same level as somebody who got the same numbers, but they scored.
Yo, Lewis, show the people why I DM'd you, bro. That's a massive picture right there, man.
But I'll be there with him.
Scott, you know what I don't get with a lot of these people? When Jackson was dropping deep, going wide, picking up the ball, running at defenders, trying to link up play, everybody was saying, that's not what we want Jackson for. 100%. Yesterday, Jackson stayed with the defenders, score a goal, and people still slacking Jackson.
Look at that, bro.
What do you want?
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're moaning when he's not doing. We moaned when he wasn't scoring, but he was doing everything else in the game. And now we're moaning when he's not doing everything else. He's not linking up play. Like yesterday, link up play wasn't good. Like in terms of him picking up the ball, didn't really pick up the ball that much. But I don't care because he was in the positions he needed to be in and he scored. Like what we do, so we're just complaining about him. So what we're saying is we're just complaining about him. It's not. We're not complaining about what he does. We just complain about him in general.
Exactly. And if he's not in the box for that rebound, bruv, we're not equalising, are we?
That's where I want him to be.
Because
But
it's not
let's
a
not pretend to
Oshimen, it's
ourselves
not
that.
a Tony, it's not a Vlahovic.
Come on,
That's
guys.
it.
Come on. There's been games this season now. We all said that Jack does not perform at this level. Yesterday and the last couple of games, he has performed really well. He's improving since the start of the season. I've got no doubt about that. But let's not pretend that he was good against Bournemouth, against Nottingham Forest, against some of these other teams. Let's not
Blackburn. He played against
The
Blackburn.
only reason why you're saying he wasn't good against those teams is only because he scored. He didn't score.
No.
If you watch the game and you watch everything that Jackson does in that game, the only thing he hasn't done in those games is score. That's the only thing.
He didn't score against Liverpool. He didn't score against Liverpool, but he played well against Liverpool. So I'm not singling out certain games. He played well in certain games, right? But for me,
OTC, check the private chat. It's not a problem for now, but your mic keeps making weird farting sounds while you're talking. It's like you can speak clearly. We can hear you. Everything's fine. It's just he's making a weird farting sound every now and then.
Actually, you know what? Let me just take my headphones off and let's see if that helps. Hold on.
It might help.
Yo, Lewis, you're mustard, mate.
What was that? Oh, we can't hear you. Muted.
What the
Maybe
fuck?
switch to audio. Change the audio. Go to settings and go to audio. You might try switch to a different audios mic. That should work for you.
Audio. Yep.
There you go. You're good.
Sweet.
Yeah, you're all clear. And yeah, no firing sound. Let's go. All good. That's perfect. Right, there's one more. We have no Poch, so we're going to pretend Petrovic is Poch. We're going to call him Potrovic or something. I don't know. But yeah, we can do this one as a group. Where would we put
good?
Poch?
Inconsistent.
No,
I'm thinking one or two in the middle.
Bro, he can't go in good.
Down here. I'd say around here.
Actually, know what? Yeah, inconsistent.
He's in poor. No, let's be real. We're 10th. He's in poor. And a lot of our
give
issues
it a rest, man. What?
No, I hear what Scott's saying. He's only just started now playing like proper players in proper positions.
Outside the Arsenal game, the Liverpool game, and the City game, that's 3 games out of 8. He's been poor in most games, whether it be subs, personnel that he's picked, tactics in game. He's been poor. We're 10th. Let's not do this.
And this is
that's 3 teams that are supposed to be challenging for the title.
Cool, and we've lost to Forest, bro. We lost to Forest. We drew to Bournemouth.
I'm forgetting about the start.
Lost to Villa.
There's 3 games where we should have won and we didn't because we played like shit, largely because of his tactics or the personnel he picked.
No facts. That's why I put
it might just be the fact that we've handled it trickier on the games and making it look a bit better. But no, I hear it.
Inconsistent.
Overall, the whole season we started poorly.
Yo, Scott, listen, man, just be nice, man.
Yesterday he was very. His in-game management yesterday was very good as well, which we haven't really seen
I
much
don't think
of.
he made an issue yesterday.
Yeah.
Subs were right.
Yesterday was spot on. What he does was spot on yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday he was good.
Yesterday in isolation, he was very good.
I'm not worried about. I've always said it. I'm not worried about us against the bigger teams. It is the teams that come and sit back and ask us to break them down. That's where he's been poor.
Yeah.
Good thing we've got Newcastle
against the low blocks. We need to move the ball quicker and use better ball angle.
Tyree says, were you guys expecting top 4? Yes, that was my aim from the start of the season.
Yeah, I said top 3, I think.
Top 4 and both cups.
That was the game. That's where we should be. As a bare minimum, so yes. And right now it's not been good enough. But we'll see where we are, hopefully, in the next month or so. We've got a very, very big month in December coming up. Difficult teams and low blocks. So that'll be interesting. Oh yeah, Maldini, you did do that. I forgot about that. That was crazy. But yeah, so we have Palmer and Gallagher, player of the season. Sterling and Cucurella in very good. We have Jackson, Sanchez, Gusto, Colwill, and Disasi in good. Caicedo, Enzo Silva, and Mudryk in inconsistent. Broja, Madueke, Leslie, Reece James, Chukwuemeka, and Matson in very fairly played. Could have put Fafan in there too, in all honesty. We have Poch, not Petrovic, in poor. And we have Chilwell in the habit section.
Who put Chilwell down there? Scott.
Someone super chat. I think OTC put him in good or something. Was it inconsistent? One or the other.
No, you didn't.
No,
OTC.
but in general, Chilwell's been poor.
Yeah, Chilwell's
Even
been
Chilwell
absolute
will know
dog
by
shit.
his standard that he's been poor.
I like Chilwell and all, but he's dog shit. Yeah, let's be real.
He's got to get back into good form quickly when he comes back. Otherwise, he ain't getting in.
Oh, mate, he ain't getting ahead of Cucurella, surely.
Nah.
All mad. Big up to Alex in the comments. Big up to Daniel saying Sterling player of the season, my man, my winger. And it's back to where we were an hour ago. To be honest, is where it should be. That should be the 3 players that are up there.
Anyone else think that was Sterling's best game in a Chelsea shirt yesterday?
That's what I said earlier.
Oh, did you? Sorry, I didn't hear. Yeah,
and I've noticed we've said that a lot this season.
He's been really good, apart from what I think.
No,
what
Lewis, I'm sorry. I don't think he
Oh,
can
big up
confirm
CNAT saying add another one for Chilwell being Havertz just in case you bosses get some fucking courage to think otherwise. Thank you for that. I was worried some gooner would come in.
Chilwell start learning Arabic, my friend.
What'd you say?
I said Chilwell needs to start learning Arabic.
Why?
Because he's behind Colwell and Cucurella.
No,
Saudi Arabia, like ASAP.
No, he's not, bro.
Bro, you can go and play for Al Ettifaq or whatever the team's called that Gerard's managing.
Al Ettifaq. Oh my days.
Never know. If things go right for him, he could be whipping in crosses to Ronaldo.
They don't play for the same team, bro. There's no way Al Nasser is buying him.
Not him. I mean, just whatever club he's
Bro, I swear Nasser got Tell.
Can we just get a shitwell category?
Yeah, they got tellers, bro. They got
the Havertz one is basically that. He's not really getting worse. That's probably the worst insult you could give someone.
Oh, what injury did Chilwell get?
Now he's improved a lot the last few games.
What injury did
you're still against Sterling, bro. Come on, man.
Chilwell's got hamstring again, isn't
he? Did he?
Yeah. Pretty sure it's his hamstring again.
Who's pulled their hamstring?
Ziad was asking what Chilly's injury was. I'm pretty sure it was his hamstring he done again.
Interesting.
I don't remember. Let me check.
Pretty sure it was his hammy.
He was in there. Oh, big up, Prime.
Oh, here we go.
Big up, bro. Thoughts on the tier list? You've already done it, but what's your thoughts?
Let me see.
Petrovic is popped, by the way. Just to make things a bit clearer.
Until we won yeah, he's got a hamstring right now.
Let me see. Yeah.
His last 3 injuries have been hamstring.
I mean, do I get to move people or no?
No.
Say you can move 3 people that haven't been super chatted.
Who's been super chatted?
Okay, so we've got super chats for Chilwell, Sterling, Gallagher, Palmer, and Mudryk.
Oh, okay. I was gonna put Gallagher and very good, but fair enough. I won't argue that too much. I would put Thiago Silva in good, to be fair. But
Thiago Silva goes up to good. I hear it. I would put Sanchez in inconsistent. Sanchez goes down to inconsistent.
Prime.
Okay.
What?
What did he say?
I'm not surprised by that. Yeah, Sanchez has gone down to inconsistent.
Wallah, you're haram, bro.
I'm an atheist, so it doesn't matter to me what you say.
Man.
Where's Jackson?
Jackson's in good. I don't think he's been super charged.
Oh no, that's fair. That's fair. Where's the Sassy?
Good.
Okay. I mean, I'll drop him into inconsistent, but it's fair enough. I don't mind to leave him. Yeah, the rest is fair.
Sassy's inconsistent.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's fair.
I was even more surprised.
Who's the guy in barely played? There's Maatsen, Reece. Who's the other one?
Leslie, Madueke, and Broja.
Oh, that's Leslie. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, you super chatted Jackson? Oh yeah, you super chat Jackson to good. Yeah, he's still there. All right, cool. My bad. Didn't see that one. So yeah, it's Jackson, Sterling, Chilwell, Palmer, Gallagher, and Mudryk. They've all been super chat. Big up Sarcasm City. Big up Flawless for the raid. My guy. Big up, bro.
Flawless. What, Poch is in poor?
Yeah, Poch simple.
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah. I mean, if we didn't, get through this run with a few points, he might be in Havertz. Not gonna lie.
Maybe.
But yeah, it's fair enough as a tier list. I mean, I know Chelsea fans are like gassed with these last few games, but to put things into like reality, where are we? 12th?
Yep. No, 10th. We're 10th. Top half of the table.
We're 10th. We've lost to the likes of Forest and stuff. So like we need to be honest about where things are, not just gas because we drew 4-4. But yeah, that's fair enough. We're not tier list.
I hear it.
Let me
we're gonna wrap up the stream because I promised
man.
What's his name? Oh wait, Fata's rolled through as well. Yes, Fata, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah, all good. All
right, quick time just before we wrap up. Would you make 3 changes to this except super chat?
Who's the one that super chat?
Sterling, Gallagher, Chilwell, Jackson, Palmer, Mudryk.
Ooh. God.
Yeah.
Is that Chucky?
Yeah, that's Chucky Mecca.
That's Chucky. Ooh.
Hold on.
Just reading the list.
I put Gusto very good.
Gusto very good. All right, calm. Anything else?
I put Gusto very good. That's all.
Okay, that's all you do. All right, cool. Right. We're gonna wrap up here because I did tell Lee Gunn I was gonna redirect to his channel. So everybody head over there. Tell Lee big up. We'll be back tomorrow for Capital Conflict. Should be at 8 p.m. So keep a lookout for that, people. And yeah, somehow Cole will survive good. Oh, God knows. But that shit is crazy. But yeah, big up to everybody who's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that. It's been an amazing show. Big up to all the man them. And yeah, we got a dead international break to get through. Oh dear. Big up people. Like, subscribe, up Chelsea.